Is artificial intelligence the wave of the future or the beginning of our destruction as realtors and business owners in the home services industry? Watch this YouTube video to find out more. All right, today I'm going to be discussing some crazy things happening with artificial intelligence to give you guys an update on the industry because I am at the front of it and we're innovating around it in our real estate team and throughout all of our ventures here at Real Estate Nexus. And one thing that I want to share with you today is we're going to be talking about AI, specifically the status of AI in our industry, and one AI tool that can be a game changer to help you get more leads from a geographical farm. Let's get into it. If this is your first time engaging into the Renegade TV show, my name is Isaiah Colton, and our mission is to bring the most cutting-edge technology, marketing, and business strategies to help you grow your business. And we call ourselves the Renegades because we have a different vision and mission. We're not in this just to make a profit. We want to put the client at the center of our business, give them the best experience possible, and as a result, explode our business and give back to the community in the process. And that's why we call ourselves the Renegades. If you have not subscribed to our channel, do so now because I'm putting out a weekly video along this topic and more. So go ahead and smash that button right now and let's go ahead and get started. So I want to start off our discussion about artificial intelligence and the status of it by reading you a quote that I thought was really, really powerful. The future of marketing belongs to those who embrace artificial intelligence and use it to build a better connection between their customers. This quote is very powerful because I believe that if you fail to adopt AI and you fail to use and leverage technology in marketing, it's going to be a strategic disadvantage in a huge way, and you're going to be missing out on a chance to forge stronger relationships with your target audience. And that's why I think that quote really hits home with me, because I believe that this old school mindset of running a sales funnel to generate a lead and then kind of catch the low-hanging fruit and close a deal is just long and gone. And we really need to work on the new way of thinking, and that's creating a client avatar or an ideal client profile and literally making every move around satisfying that ideal profile from our marketing, our sales, and our service. And that's how we're going to create massive momentum in our business. And so any move that I make and I look at different things, I ask myself, how can I use technology to help with this mission and to cut down my costs and to increase revenues and create a better experience overall. So today, before we dive into the tool that I'm going to recommend, I want to talk to you about the status of AI, okay, and really where it's going. And really, if you look at artificial intelligence, it's having a massive breakthrough, and we're in the phase of it right now where it's evolving so quickly, it's almost hard to keep up with. You have Google competing with ChatGPT now, coming out with Google Bard. You have the release of ChatGPT 4, which now recognizes not just text, but it actually recognizes voice, imagery, video, and it's so much smarter than GPT-3. And then we have to try to figure out how to use all of this for our businesses. And on top of it all, it's kind of a little scary because of the rapid pace of it. And a lot of people ask themselves, how is it going to affect our future, even outside of business? And it's going to have a huge impact, because what's happening with AI is it's learning human nature and learning how to solve problems even better and more consistently than we do. You think about, I just saw an article on a doctor who used AI to study a patient's profile and actually helped him identify cancer 4 years in advance of the cancer showing up. There's stories of how AI is coming out with financial predictions, and AI can tell us things even before we know that can happen because of its deep learning. And Here's the crazy thing. AI is going to be able to serve humans better than we can serve ourselves in a lot of ways because of its ability to take information and learn it so fast. So for an example, when it comes to customer service, if you look at all the customer service problems and you give it to them, you give them the answers, and it will produce more of a consistent response than any human being ever would, because that human being has different moods that day, or different things across their mind, or maybe they forgot, or maybe they're new. And so it hurts the client experience. Or you look at the future of AI when it comes to sales and follow-up. AI is going to be able to take all of the information your top producing sales rep and be able to program itself to be a top, to be able to do the same thing with a real life voice over the phone within a matter of hours of what would take years to become a top producer. And so while some of this is in the future, a lot of it's here right now. One of the tools I'm going to be talking about in the future that I'm playing around with is I'm actually giving it my voice, clips of my voice, and then I'm putting in an entire script, and now it's producing a whole video and audio of that script without me actually shooting the video. And it sounds just like me. It's crazy. And I'm going to be talking about that technology more in up and coming YouTube videos. But diving into how this applies to database marketing, how this applies to being better at real estate, getting more leads, generating more leads, and AI is taking AI and marketing automation in general, or automation in general, has taken huge leaps and bounds. And so one of the things that we're doing for our team called the Renegade group, is we're going out and we're identifying a geographical farm, and then we're using this technology that we call Ren Eval. And the reason why we call it Ren Eval is because Ren Eval actually goes out and evaluates millions of different data points, not only in the geographical farm, but any email that you have that you can associate with this technology. It can be any lead in your database. And it will then spit out a prediction based on analyzing these data points on how likely that they are to move. And then it will score it on a scale of 1 to 10. And this evaluation process, this deep AI actually gives updates. So it's constantly updating the algorithm based on the information coming back. And so what this allows us to do is go into our database and identify a group of either a geographical farm or data that we really want to track. It could be our sphere of influence, it could be our past clients, it could be new leads, and then better predict their patterns of how likely they are to move. Now, with that said, what's the benefit of that? Well, the benefit of that is now you can take your marketing efforts and you can target those specific people that are more likely to move. And this will help you save money. It'll help reduce your time. It'll increase your conversion, and you'll drive more deals. By the way, I just gave you a pro tip in marketing with what I just said. See, every decision that we make, on a side note, has to do with that: time, money, and hassle. And if that's not coming across in your marketing, start doing it right now. And I'm going to give a shout out to John Lascala, who taught me that 14 years ago, that I've literally made millions of dollars off of that psychology. So thank you, John Lascala. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So let's come up with some practical steps on how you can use this as you build out your flywheel funnel. And so the first step is that if you don't have it already, you want to consider looking at the Ren Pro version of Ren 360. And what that will do is unlock this technology. And what we'll do is they'll actually go in and you pick minimum of 500 to 1,000 pieces of data that you want to start tracking. They'll start tracking that data, and then the people that are ranked warm or hot, or have a higher score, then you want to come up with a custom remarketing campaign. So you want to do things like if let's say you have a seller's guide, which we offer a seller's guide, free downloadable guide to that specific target market. And then what we do is put an ad up in front of them and then have them download the guide. It generates a lead. The lead goes into our REN conversion IQ CRM, and then it triggers the marketing automation and follow-up. So we're using AI, digital marketing, and automation to run the whole thing. So literally, besides getting the initial campaign set up, identifying the leads, everything is running in the background automated, and we're doing a combination of Facebook ads, postcards, automated postcards, and a few other things that we're doing. And then once the lead responds from the digital farm or from our database and downloads the guide, it triggers and updates in our conversion IQ software system, which is our CRM and marketing automation, triggers a campaign to start following up with them. And as they're responding to the messaging, then we have an inside sales agent step into the conversation and set up an appointment for our outside sales agent. So really, really powerful stuff here, and you can use this technology for any part of your database. Okay, so in summary, if you want to take advantage of this, you want to start off by getting the free marketing materials that we've developed for you to start start this type of campaign, and the exact marketing calendar that we follow to launch this campaign. So you're going to see a link pop up in my screen or down below where you can literally take this free guide and then consider along the way trying REN 360 software and set up an appointment to getting access to this technology and setting up your own digital marketing campaign. So I hope you found this video helpful. Like it, share it, comment, let us know your feedback on other things maybe that you want to learn about more that I talked about here today. And next week, I'm going to be talking about a very specific tool that you can do to take your video marketing to the next level without actually having to be in the video. So make sure you tune in next week, and we'll see you then.